So what kind of documentation should the employer get on a weekly or pay period basis to make sure that they have all the hours accounted for, or that there are no hours unreported?
Great question. Yeah, just to segue off of that question, there's many wage and hour cases that are filed that's based on what they call off the clock time. That is, the employee says, I worked more than 40 hours, and the employer believes that the employee did not work more than 40 hours, and it becomes he said, she said, or he said, but there's a dispute about whether the employee did or did not work more than 40 hours. So given these new overtime regulations, it's going to be even more imperative to ensure that you have an accurate record keeping of the hours. So what I advise companies, and advise some of your clients, is to ensure that employees, when they sign a timesheet, or if it's some kind of electronic timekeeping system, the employee verifies, I have not worked more than 40 hours, I was not instructed to work more than 40 hours, and the representation of hours that are reflected in my timesheet are true and correct. And so I do that not on a 6-month basis, but every time maybe an employee receives a paycheck, or every time they submit their record of hours that they worked. That way there's not this idea that the employee can come in and say, I worked more hours, and the employer has no way to know whether that's true or not true.